Have you ever wondered why you can't tickle yourself? No, it's not because you're not ticklish, it's psychology. Welcome to the fascinating world of the mind's magic tricks. Let's dive into one of the most puzzling ones: why we can't tickle ourselves. It's all about prediction. Our brain, always one step ahead, like a seasoned fortune teller, predicts our actions before we make them. So when you try to tickle yourself, your brain already knows it's coming. Imagine the brain as a crystal ball gazer at a carnival, always knowing what's coming next. It's like your brain is saying, "Nice try, but I saw that tickle attack coming from a mile away." This prediction mechanism is a neat little trick your brain plays to keep you from wasting energy reacting to your own actions. So the next time you try to tickle yourself and fail, remember, it's not about being ticklish. Your brain is just too smart for you. So if you thought you were just not ticklish, well, your brain begs to differ. Have you ever noticed how you're more attracted to someone wearing red? No, it's not because you have a secret Santa Claus fetish, it's psychology. Let's dive a bit into the mind's color palette. You see, our brains associate colors with various feelings and responses. Red, for example, is a fiery, passionate hue that screams, "Look at me." It's like the red traffic light in the bustling city of your mind, making you slam the brakes and pay attention. Now imagine you're at a party. Among a sea of neutral tones, someone in red walks in. Who's going to stand out? That's right, the person in red. It's like they have a spotlight on them. And it's not just about attraction. Red can also increase perceived dominance and status. It's no wonder that red carpets are rolled out for VIPs. So the next time you're dressing to impress, remember, red is your secret weapon. Ever find it hard to remember names? Don't worry, it's not because you're bad with names. It's psychology. Here's an amusing fact. Our brains find it harder to remember names because they're abstract. Unlike a face or a personality trait, a name doesn't tell us anything about the person. It's just a label, and our brains aren't so great at holding on to those. Imagine how much easier life would be if everyone had names like tall guy or curly hair. We would remember them effortlessly, wouldn't we? Just think about it. You'd never lose track of loud laugh Linda at a party, or mix up always eats apples Adam with only drinks orange juice Oliver. But alas, we live in a world where we have to remember that the John you met last week is not the same as the John you met at last year's Christmas party. So the next time you forget a name, just remember, it's not you, it's your brain. Ever feel overwhelmed at a buffet? It's not because you're indecisive or greedy, it's psychology. Welcome to the paradox of choices. This is the idea that while we think we want more options, they often just lead to decision paralysis. Imagine you are at a buffet, staring at a smorgasbord of culinary delights. The sushi is winking at you, the pasta is whispering sweet nothings in your ear, and the chocolate fountain is just begging for you to dive in. Suddenly, you're unable to make a decision. Should you go for the sushi? Or the pasta? Or maybe the salad is a safer option. But what about dessert? You have so many choices that you end up feeling overwhelmed and indecisive. This is the paradox of choices. More isn't always better. Sometimes having fewer options makes it easier for us to make decisions and feel satisfied with them. So next time you feel overwhelmed by choices, remember, less is more. So, there you have it, folks. Your mind's bag of tricks. We've taken a thrilling roller coaster ride through the labyrinth of our minds. We've discovered the seductive allure of the color red and how it can beguile us into making certain choices. We've explored the astounding influence of names and how they can shape our perceptions and decisions. And we've delved into the paradox of choices, highlighting how more isn't always merrier. It's been quite an adventure, hasn't it? But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Your mind is a treasure trove of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. So, if you're as fascinated as we are with these psychological tricks, don't just sit there. If you enjoyed this little trip inside your mind, make sure you subscribe to our channel, because who knows what other secrets your brain is keeping from you. So hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more mind-boggling facts about psychology.